4 behaviors revealing who truly doesn't value you. Power of Stoicism to transform your life. 4 indicators of people who fail to appreciate you. To avoid being unhappy, immerse yourself so fully in life that you have no time to question your happiness. George Bernard Shaw. Have you ever sensed that some individuals in your life don't truly appreciate you? This is a frequent feeling, though it can be profoundly hurtful and puzzling. Today we will explore subtle yet impactful behaviors that signal someone doesn't genuinely value you. Identifying these signs is crucial for maintaining your inner peace and ensuring you are surrounded by people who truly care about your well-being. In this video, we'll discuss 4 specific behaviors that could suggest it's time to reevaluate who you allow close to you. These behaviors often go unnoticed until they start to deeply affect your spirit, undermining your confidence and joy. Recognizing these signs will enable you to make more informed choices about your relationships and create a more supportive and loving environment. If these behaviors sound familiar, it could be a sign to reassess your relationships. Remember, you deserve to have people around you who are present not just when it suits them, but because they genuinely value and respect you. Stay tuned to uncover these vital signs and take the first step towards a healthier and more fulfilling social life. Welcome to Stio in Your Life, where ancient wisdom meets the modern hustle. Number 1. Disrespect and betrayal. In the intricate fabric of our lives, few experiences can make us feel as lost as the sting of disrespect and betrayal. These actions are like sudden, destructive waves that disturb the calm and steady progress we strive for in our personal and professional lives. The impact of disrespect and betrayal is often abrupt and profound, causing us to question the value others place on us and the trust we've extended. Imagine sharing a deeply cherished dream with someone close, only to receive a dismissive response of "that's unrealistic." This is a subtle yet sharp form of disrespect that can erode your aspirations. It's similar to small cracks appearing in a solid wall, each weakening the structure slightly. Likewise, confiding a secret to a friend, only to have it casually repeated to others, feels like a significant betrayal and invasion of trust that leaves you feeling exposed and hesitant to share future confidences. Throughout history, the shadows of disrespect and betrayal have left a trail of destruction. From Brutus's infamous betrayal of Julius Caesar to countless broken treaties and shattered alliances, these actions highlight the critical role of trust and the painful consequences when it is broken. Marcus Aurelius wisely remarked, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury," reminding us that our reactions define our character more than the actions of others. Although the wounds from disrespect and betrayal can run deep, holding on to anger and resentment only confines us further. Forgiveness isn't about excusing the other person's actions, but about freeing ourselves from negativity. Imagine carrying a heavy stone. Each step is laborious and burdensome. Choosing to forgive is like putting down that stone, allowing yourself to move forward unburdened. It's a powerful act of self-liberation, not an acquiescence to the wrongdoer. Disrespect often presents itself as harmless teasing or playful jabs. A colleague might regularly make jokes at your expense under the guise of friendly banter, yet the underlying message is clear: they lack respect for you. Or a family member might consistently criticize your life choices, disguising their disapproval as helpful advice. Over time, these actions erode your self-esteem, much like a series of minor but persistent blows to a seemingly sturdy wall. Each instance, while perhaps small individually, contributes to a growing sense of unworthiness. Betrayal, conversely, delivers a more direct impact. Picture dedicating countless hours to a project, sacrificing sleep and personal time, only to have a colleague present your idea as their own. The emotional fallout is significant: a mix of anger, hurt, and disillusionment. You invested trust, effort, and a piece of yourself, only to have it cruelly taken away. It's akin to having a cherished book snatched from your hands, making you hesitant to trust again. The effects of disrespect and betrayal often persist long after the initial incident. Continuous disrespect can breed anxiety and self-doubt, like living with a faulty alarm system constantly on edge, awaiting the next violation. Betrayal can leave deep emotional wounds, causing reluctance to trust others and invest in future relationships. It's as if someone destroyed a beloved book, making you reluctant to pick up another for fear of disappointment. Yet within this darkness lies a glimmer of hope. You have the power to reclaim your agency and rebuild trust. Start by clearly and assertively communicating your boundaries. If a friend frequently makes inappropriate remarks, inform them that their behavior is unacceptable. If a colleague engages in gossip, address it directly or distance yourself from the negativity. Silence is often interpreted as consent, so advocate for your own dignity. Not all relationships are meant to last indefinitely. Some, like wilted flowers, have simply run their course. If someone consistently disrespects you or betrays your trust, maintaining that connection only prolongs your suffering. Letting go, although difficult, can be a powerful act of self-love, creating space for healthier connections to flourish. Envision a cluttered room where movement is restricted. Letting go is like clearing out the clutter, making room for things that bring joy and fulfillment. Building healthy relationships starts with fostering self-respect. Imagine yourself as a thriving garden. Disrespect and betrayal are like weeds attempting to drain your nutrients and stifle your growth. By setting healthy boundaries and surrounding yourself with supportive, respectful people, you nourish your garden and allow it to thrive. These individuals value you for who you are and celebrate your dreams, acting as the sunshine and rain that help you reach your full potential. Stand firm. Don't settle for relationships that leave you feeling diminished or disrespected. You deserve to be treated with kindness, honesty, and appreciation. Life is a journey best shared with those who recognize your worth and celebrate your successes. By prioritizing your well-being and establishing firm boundaries, you create an environment where trust and respect can truly flourish. Remember, as Epictetus said, no man is free who is not master of himself. The strength to walk away from situations that undermine you is a valuable power, ensuring that you are surrounded by people who truly value you. Sarah's story. Sarah, a brilliant scientist fueled by an insatiable curiosity, devoted many years to an innovative renewable energy project. Her late nights in the lab were driven by her passion and belief that her research could make a significant impact. She frequently shared her successes and struggles with her close friend Emily, trusting in the strength of their bond. However, Sarah soon learned just how fragile trust can be in the most painful way. Statistics reveal that about 1/3 of people have been betrayed by a close friend, and Sarah's experience is a stark example. Emily, driven by ambition, leaked Sarah's research proposal to a competing lab, a betrayal that left Sarah devastated. Imagine the acute pain of seeing her hard work exploited. Research shows that betrayal by a close friend can cause the deepest emotional wounds. The rival lab, now armed with Sarah's stolen ideas, published a similar paper first, overshadowing her work and possibly delaying the global benefits of her crucial research. The consequences of this betrayal were significant. Studies indicate that betrayal can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and depression. Sarah's initial enthusiasm turned into profound disillusionment, causing her to question both her research and her ability to trust. Nonetheless, Sarah chose not to remain a victim. Research suggests that resilience is crucial for overcoming betrayal. Those who embrace forgiveness and focus on positive outcomes are more likely to recover. Sarah turned her anger into determination. She meticulously documented her research history, creating an undeniable record of her work. With the aid of a supportive mentor, she revised her proposal and submitted it to a different journal. This act of perseverance mirrors a survey finding that 70% of people feel empowered after overcoming betrayal. Yet the experience left its mark on Sarah. She became more cautious and selective about whom she trusted, a common reaction. Research shows that people who experience betrayal often become more skeptical in future relationships. Despite the pain, this ordeal proved to be a transformative moment for Sarah. She gained valuable insights into self-reliance and the importance of setting clear boundaries. She surrounded herself with colleagues who respected her work and valued her integrity. Years later, her research on renewable energy received recognition, and her groundbreaking paper was published in a prestigious journal. Sarah's journey, though lengthy and challenging, showcases the resilience of the human spirit. Her story exemplifies overcoming adversity and claiming one's rightful place in the world. Consider your own experiences. Have you ever felt betrayed by someone close? How did you deal with it? Have you found strength and empowerment through your challenges? In today's world, stories of betrayal and resilience are all too familiar. Take, for example, a tech startup founder who entrusted a partner with his innovative idea, only to have it stolen and launched by the partner as their own. Like Sarah, the founder had to confront initial shock and disillusionment. But rather than giving up, he redoubled his efforts, refined his ideas, and eventually launched a successful product that surpassed the competitor's version. His experience, like Sarah's, underscores the value of resilience in transforming negative emotions into productive actions. From Sarah's story, we learn several key lessons. First, trust but verify. It's essential to be discerning about who we confide our dreams and plans in. Second, resilience and proactive effort are powerful responses to betrayal. Instead of dwelling on the hurt, using it as motivation for progress can foster personal and professional growth. Lastly, building a support network of trustworthy and supportive individuals provides the encouragement needed to keep moving forward. Sarah's experience teaches us that while betrayal can be devastating, it does not define us. How we respond to it does. By choosing resilience and focusing on our goals, we can overcome adversity and achieve greatness. How will you react when faced with betrayal? Will you let it defeat you, or will you rise above it and allow it to strengthen you? The choice is yours, and the journey, though challenging, can lead to extraordinary outcomes. Number 2, ghosting in communication. Have you ever experienced the disheartening sensation of sending a heartfelt message only to receive no response? Imagine shouting into a void, hoping for an echo that never arrives. This behavior, known as ghosting, is more than just a communication lapse. It reveals much about someone's commitment to your relationship. When your messages are left unanswered, calls are avoided, and there's a lack of genuine interest in your life, it reveals a lot about your standing with that person. This effective communication is the foundation of any meaningful relationship. It's not merely about exchanging words, but about feeling heard, understood, and valued. When someone repeatedly ghosts you, they're creating an invisible barrier, choosing to stay distant and disengaged. This behavior leads you to question your own value and the authenticity of their intentions. Are they too busy, or are they deliberately avoiding you? These unanswered questions can cause doubt and frustration, eroding the trust and closeness that should naturally grow between individuals who care for each other. It's natural to expect reciprocity in communication, believing that your efforts to reach out will be met with equal enthusiasm. When this doesn't happen, it can lead to feelings of rejection and isolation. Healthy relationships rely on mutual engagement and responsiveness, not one-sided efforts that fall on deaf ears. As Maya Angelou wisely said, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Ghosting also reveals much about the other person's priorities and values. In an era where technology facilitates instant communication, choosing to ignore someone's attempts to connect sends a strong message. It suggests that maintaining a relationship with you isn't a priority, or perhaps that the person lacks the emotional maturity to handle difficult conversations. Either way, it highlights a misalignment in how both parties view the relationship's significance and the effort needed to sustain it. The reasons behind ghosting can be complex and varied. It might stem from a fear of confrontation, avoidance of uncomfortable discussions, or simply a lack of interest. Regardless of the cause, the result is often the same growing distance between two individuals who were once close. This distance can foster resentment and hurt, further undermining the trust that relationships are built on. Have you ever wondered why people choose silence over honesty? Is it a fear of causing hurt or an inability to confront their own discomfort? The prevalence of ghosting in modern relationships highlights broader societal shifts and evolving communication norms. With the rise of digital interactions, the boundaries of social etiquette are continually changing. What was once seen as rude or insensitive may now be considered commonplace, though it remains just as hurtful. This cultural shift raises important questions about how we define respect and consideration in our interactions, especially in romantic and platonic relationships. How do we adapt to these changes while preserving meaningful connections? Navigating the aftermath of ghosting requires self-reflection and self-care. It's important to recognize your own value and not internalize someone else's inability or unwillingness to communicate effectively. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, openness, and a readiness to tackle challenges together. If ghosting becomes a recurring issue in your interactions with someone, it may be time to reassess whether the relationship aligns with your values and emotional needs. As Ralph Waldo Emerson wisely observed, the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be ultimately. While ghosting can be painful and confusing, it can also be a valuable lesson in self-worth and discernment. It encourages us to prioritize relationships that are reciprocal, supportive, and based on genuine connection. By honoring our own boundaries and expectations, we create space for relationships that uplift and enrich our lives, where communication is a cornerstone of mutual respect and care. What steps can you take today to foster such enriching connections in your own life? Ghosting in communication is more than just silence. It's a significant indicator of where priorities lie and the depth of emotional investment in a relationship. Recognizing this behavior enables us to cultivate authentic and fulfilling connections, where communication is integral to mutual respect and care. How can we better navigate our interactions to build such meaningful relationships? The answers lie in our willingness to communicate openly, respect ourselves, and seek out those who truly value our presence. Number 3, center of attention. When an individual constantly becomes the focal point of every conversation, it often indicates a profound level of self-absorption that deeply affects their relationships. This behavior can manifest in several ways, such as consistently redirecting discussions back to themselves or minimizing the contributions of others. In social settings, such individuals tend to dominate conversations, leaving little opportunity for others to express their thoughts or experiences. Research shows that people with narcissistic traits often seek admiration and validation, frequently at the cost of genuine connections with others. For instance, in group situations, someone with narcissistic tendencies might regularly interrupt others or shift discussions to showcase their own achievements or experiences. This not only diminishes others' contributions but also reinforces their belief that their viewpoint is the most significant. Over time, this behavior can alienate friends and colleagues who may feel ignored or undervalued in the relationship. In professional settings, self-absorbed individuals might prioritize their own career advancement over teamwork. They may claim credit for team successes or undermine their colleagues' efforts to spotlight themselves. Research indicates that workplaces with high levels of narcissism can suffer from reduced productivity and morale, as team dynamics are hampered by a lack of cooperation and trust. In personal relationships, a partner who constantly dominates conversations with their own stories of success or challenges might fail to provide emotional support or validation to their significant other. This imbalance can lead to feelings of neglect or frustration, as the needs and emotions of the less dominant partner are consistently ignored. Psychological studies suggest that narcissistic behaviors may stem from childhood experiences where individuals were either excessively praised or neglected by their caregivers. This early environment can lead to a belief that their own needs and desires are more important than those of others, making it difficult for them to empathize or prioritize others' feelings in interactions. For example, people with narcissistic tendencies might show a lack of empathy toward others' emotions or struggles, focusing instead on how situations impact them personally. This self-centered outlook can impede their ability to form meaningful connections or sustain close relationships, as empathy and reciprocity are vital for healthy interpersonal dynamics. In social psychology, narcissism is often linked with inflated self-importance and a constant need for admiration. Research indicates that individuals scoring high on narcissism measures often display lower levels of empathy and compassion, as their attention remains centered on their own desires and goals. For instance, clients with narcissistic personality traits in therapy may initially seek help for issues like depression or anxiety, but struggle with meaningful self-reflection or recognizing the impact of their behavior on others. Therapy can assist individuals with narcissistic tendencies in developing healthier relationship patterns by fostering self-awareness and empathy towards others. When someone consistently dominates every conversation and shows little interest in others' lives or feelings, it may signal underlying narcissistic tendencies. This behavior not only impacts their relationships, but also highlights a deeper need for validation and admiration. Identifying these patterns can help individuals seek support and cultivate healthier ways of relating to others, promoting more balanced and fulfilling connections in both personal and professional spheres. Encountering such individuals can be both intriguing and frustrating. Their ability to attract attention might initially seem charismatic, drawing others into their sphere. However, over time, their self-absorption becomes evident. You may find yourself yearning for a meaningful exchange where your thoughts and feelings are valued equally. This imbalance in attention can strain relationships, leaving one person feeling overlooked or undervalued. In social settings, these individuals often excel at storytelling, captivating others with their vivid narratives. Their stories typically center on personal accomplishments or dramatic events, subtly reinforcing their role as the focal point. This narrative dominance can shape group dynamics, steering interactions to revolve around their experiences and viewpoints. Redirecting conversations to a more inclusive exchange, where everyone feels heard and respected, becomes a challenge. Ironically, their constant need for affirmation can result in a superficial understanding of others' lives. Genuine empathy takes a back seat when conversations consistently orbit around their world. They may miss cues indicating others' discomfort or interest, continuing a cycle of self-centered dialogue. This lack of sensitivity to social cues can strain friendships and professional relationships as others struggle to connect on a deeper level. From a Stoic viewpoint, such behavior sharply contrasts with the ideals of virtue and selflessness. Stoicism highlights the importance of empathy and understanding in nurturing meaningful connections. The self-absorbed individual, focused on their own narrative, may miss opportunities for personal growth and authentic connection. Their reliance on external validation perpetuates a fragile sense of self-worth, dependent on constant affirmation rather than intrinsic values. Interacting with self-centered individuals requires patience and self-awareness. Recognizing their need for validation can foster compassion, helping you understand their behavior without enabling it. Setting boundaries is essential, asserting your own need for reciprocal dialogue and relationships. By gently steering the conversation towards shared interests or encouraging others' perspectives, you can promote a more balanced exchange where everyone's voice is acknowledged. In some cases, addressing their self-absorption directly may prompt introspection and positive change. Providing honest feedback, delivered with empathy and respect, can lead to self-reflection and awareness of how their behavior affects others. This approach demands tact and sensitivity, focusing on mutual respect while addressing communication imbalances. Understanding self-centered behavior involves more than surface-level observations. It explores the complexities of human behavior, revealing insecurities and psychological patterns that shape interactions. By fostering empathy and striving for genuine connections, we can navigate these dynamics with integrity and compassion, honoring both our own needs and those of others in our social spheres. Consider this: have you ever been in a conversation where you felt like a mere observer, listening to someone else's monologue? How did that experience affect you? Reflecting on these situations can help us appreciate the importance of balance and mutual respect in our interactions. By recognizing and addressing self-centered behavior, we can build stronger, more empathetic relationships that value and uplift everyone involved. Thank you for watching this video. What are some experiences where you felt undervalued by others, and how did you handle them? If you felt unappreciated, share a specific example and how you managed or responded. Number 4. Absence in the time of need. Absence during critical moments can reveal much about the depth of a relationship. When you're navigating personal or professional challenges, you instinctively turn to those you believe care about you. Their reaction, or lack thereof, can indicate their true priorities and genuine concern for you. Imagine you're putting in a lot of effort toward a personal goal, seeking support, or just someone to listen. The people who consistently show up and engage with your journey are the ones who genuinely value your progress. Their ongoing presence demonstrates their commitment to your well-being and success. Conversely, those who vanish when difficulties arise expose their true priorities and may lack the empathy needed to support you. In both friendships and romantic relationships, mutual support during tough times is essential. These vulnerable moments reveal the true strength of our connections. If someone is missing when you're facing challenges, it could be due to their own insecurities, difficulty handling emotional situations, or a lack of understanding of what real support means. This absence can undermine trust and lead to feelings of disappointment or resentment. Trust relies on dependability and consistency, especially when you need someone's presence or emotional support. Repeated failures to show up during your times of need can strain the relationship and cause you to question their commitment and reliability. Consider the wisdom from Proverbs 17:17, "A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity." This insight highlights the significance of support during hard times. Those who are reliably present during your struggles not only reinforce the strength of the relationship but also demonstrate their genuine care for you. Their actions, more than words, prove their dedication to standing by you not just in moments of joy but also in moments of hardship. In a professional context, similar principles apply. Colleagues who are absent during challenging projects or tight deadlines may not be reliable team members. Effective teamwork relies on mutual support and collaboration, especially in stressful or complex situations. Those who consistently contribute and offer help show their commitment to the team's goals and success. Understanding the reasons behind someone's absence in times of need can offer insights into their character and priorities. It's important to consider factors such as personal circumstances, conflicting priorities, or differences in communication styles. However, patterns of consistent absence without valid reasons might suggest a lack of genuine care or investment in the relationship. Managing relationships requires a careful balance of giving and receiving support. While individuals have varying capacities for empathy and support, mutual respect and understanding are crucial. Those who consistently show up and provide support during your moments of vulnerability are likely the ones who value the relationship and prioritize your well-being. Their consistent presence is a clear indicator of the strength and sincerity of the relationship, whether in personal or professional settings. Reflect on this. The only way to have a friend is to be one. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Those who are reliably present and supportive during difficult times show their true commitment and care. On the other hand, those who are absent might unintentionally reveal their genuine priorities or limitations in offering meaningful support. Building strong, supportive relationships means recognizing and appreciating those who stand by you when you need them the most. How do you react to those who are missing when you need them most? Have you ever had your view of someone changed because they were absent during a challenging time? Share your experiences and thoughts as we explore together how to better understand and navigate the complexities of our relationships. Reflect on these insights as you evaluate the relationships in your life. Are there individuals who consistently support you during your times of need? Do you find yourself questioning the reliability and commitment of those who are frequently absent? These reflections can help guide you in fostering relationships grounded in mutual respect, understanding, and genuine care. Remember, the strength of a relationship is often revealed not during times of joy but in times of challenge. Keep this in mind as you continue to build and maintain meaningful connections in your life. Many of us recognize the importance of enhancing our sense of self-worth. Life's challenges and negative thoughts can easily undermine our self-esteem, but various sources of wisdom and reassurance can help us reclaim and strengthen our sense of worth. Our true value is not defined by worldly standards or achievements, but by acknowledging our inherent worth. As stated in Psalm 139:14, we are fearfully and wonderfully made, highlighting each individual's uniqueness and value. Embracing this truth can provide reassurance that nothing can separate us from love and acceptance, creating a strong foundation for our self-worth. Jeremiah 29:11 reminds us that there are plans for us, plans to prosper and offer us hope. As we internalize our worth, we are encouraged to reflect love and kindness to others. As taught in Matthew 22:39, love your neighbor as yourself. Practical steps to embrace our worth include mindfulness practices, positive affirmations, seeking community support, and engaging in acts of service. As the philosopher Epictetus wisely noted, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This wisdom is relevant in the pursuit of self-improvement and respect. The common misconception that verbal affirmation alone can earn respect is misleading. In reality, true confidence and worth are demonstrated through actions and achievements. Words are fleeting, actions are enduring. By focusing on becoming the best version of yourself, your actions will speak volumes and earn the appreciation and respect you seek. The principle of action over words is timeless. For instance, consider the story of a craftsman who dedicates years to perfecting his skills. He doesn't boast about his abilities. The quality of his work speaks for itself, earning him a reputation for excellence. Similarly, in our daily lives, whether at work or in personal relationships, consistently delivering results and maintaining high standards establishes a foundation of trust and respect that words alone cannot achieve. The saying, "Actions speak louder than words," perfectly captures this truth. Your true character is revealed through your deeds. Expanding on this idea, let's explore practical methods to demonstrate your worth through actions. First, emphasize your work ethic. Commitment, dependability, and striving for excellence in your field will be recognized and appreciated. These attributes often lead to promotions and new opportunities as people value those who consistently perform well. As Aristotle wisely observed, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. Developing a strong work ethic is a reliable way to boost your value. Next, consider the significance of personal integrity. Upholding honesty, keeping your promises, and adhering to your principles, even when it's difficult, are traits that command respect. In a world where trust can be tenuous, maintaining integrity distinguishes you. Your actions, rather than your words, will demonstrate to others that you are a person of honor. Warren Buffett highlighted this by saying, "It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it." If you think about that, you'll do things differently. Integrity is foundational to a respectable character. Another crucial aspect is how you treat others. Respect is mutual. Demonstrating empathy, kindness, and respect towards others fosters a positive environment where mutual respect can thrive. People remember how you make them feel, and treating them with dignity and understanding can have a lasting impact. As Maya Angelou beautifully expressed, people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel. Building meaningful relationships through authentic actions is essential for earning respect. Additionally, taking responsibility for your actions is important. Mistakes are part of life, but owning them and learning from them shows maturity and character strength. Avoiding blame and excuses indicates accountability and a willingness to grow. This behavior not only earns respect but also sets a strong example for others. John Wooden aptly stated, "You can't let praise or criticism get to you. It's a weakness to get caught up in either one." Embracing responsibility and focusing on ongoing improvement are key to personal development. Modern life offers many opportunities to prove your worth through actions. In your professional life, taking initiative, being proactive, and consistently delivering high-quality work will make you stand out. In your personal life, being there for your loved ones, supporting them through actions rather than just words, and being present when it matters will solidify your value in their eyes. Vince Lombardi famously said, "The measure of who we are is what we do with what we have." Utilizing your potential and making the most of opportunities is a testament to your true worth. Lastly, approach the journey of self-improvement with patience and perseverance. Remember, earning respect through actions is an ongoing endeavor, not a singular event. Stay dedicated to your goals, consistently aim for excellence, and remain humble about your accomplishments. The process itself, filled with obstacles and personal growth, is what truly shapes you into a person of value. As Confucius wisely said, "The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones." Every small action helps in achieving the broader goal of becoming a more valuable individual. Imagine yourself in a busy office, surrounded by activity, and you notice a colleague struggling to meet a project deadline. What is your response? Offering assistance when others are in need not only makes you a more valuable team member but also promotes a culture of cooperation and support. This simple act of kindness can have a significant impact. By stepping in and connecting your colleague with someone who excels in the area they're struggling with, you help them and demonstrate your ability to effectively identify and utilize resources. Helping others involves not just offering help, but doing so thoughtfully and appropriately. As Albert Schweitzer said, the purpose of human life is to serve and to show compassion and the will to help others. So, how can you ensure that your kindness is both appreciated and effective? It is essential first to fully understand the situation. Are you aware of the specifics of their problem? Can you provide a solution that is both practical and timely? When offering help, do so with genuine interest and respect for the other person's needs and abilities. This might sometimes mean stepping back and allowing them to work things out on their own while being available as a safety net. As Mother Teresa famously noted, kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. By becoming someone who offers timely and appropriate solutions, you build a reputation for being reliable and perceptive. However, the timing and manner of your assistance are crucial. Effective help involves a balance of offering support without overstepping, respecting others' autonomy while providing the necessary aid, creating a harmonious and productive work environment. Have you ever thought about the ripple effect of your actions? When you help a colleague, they are likely to remember your support and may even pass it on, fostering a chain of positivity and cooperation. This interconnectedness can transform an entire team, making it more cohesive and efficient. Reflect on the last time someone assisted you. How did it make you feel? Now consider being the source of that positive feeling for someone else. Additionally, aiding others can significantly enhance your own skills and knowledge. By tackling diverse problems, you gain a broader perspective and deeper understanding of your field. Each instance of helping someone contributes to your learning, making you more knowledgeable and adaptable to various situations. Benjamin Franklin wisely said, "Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I will learn when offering help. It's crucial to strike a balance so that your own tasks and responsibilities are not overlooked. Effective time management and prioritization are key. Consider how you can dedicate time to assist others without affecting your own productivity. Strategic thinking is essential here. By incorporating helping others into your routine, you ensure that your support is both effective and sustainable. Additionally, assisting others strengthens relationships and networks within your workplace. These connections can be extremely valuable, providing support and resources when needed. Networking extends beyond professional gain. It's about fostering a community where everyone succeeds. As John C. Maxwell stated, "Teamwork makes the dream work, but a vision becomes a nightmare when the leader has a big dream and a bad team." By helping others, you help build a capable and supportive team that can accomplish great things together. Acts of kindness and support also enhance your own well-being and job satisfaction. Helping others triggers endorphins, leading to happiness and fulfillment, a true win-win for both the giver and the receiver. Beyond personal benefits, consider the broader impact of your actions. How can your contributions foster a more positive and productive work environment? Reflect on the long-term effects of consistently offering help at work. Over time, you become an essential team member, someone others rely on and admire. Your reputation as a helpful, knowledgeable, and supportive colleague can pave the way for career advancement and personal growth. As Maya Angelou noted, people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel. Ultimately, becoming more valuable is not just about improving your own skills and performance, it's about uplifting those around you and creating a supportive environment. By consistently offering help, you cultivate a culture of mutual respect and cooperation, benefiting both your colleagues and the overall workplace. I encourage you to evaluate your current work environment. How can you be of service today? Who could benefit from your expertise or support? How can you make a positive impact, however small, in someone's day? By answering these questions and taking action, you become a source of positivity and support, increasing your value to your team and organization. Remember, helping others is more than an action, it's a mindset. It's about approaching your work and colleagues with empathy and a genuine desire to make a positive impact. In doing so, you not only enhance your own value but also contribute to a more collaborative, supportive, and successful workplace. So, the next time you see a colleague in need, offer a helping hand. Your kindness can make a significant difference. If you've made it this far, you're clearly committed to understanding your worth. Drop a comment saying, "I deserve respect," to show your commitment to recognizing and asserting your value. Stay tuned for more insightful content coming your way. In today's fast-paced world, becoming more valuable involves more than just acquiring skills. Enhancing your value isn't just about acquiring knowledge, it's also about forging meaningful connections and being present for others. One of the most impactful yet often overlooked ways to boost your worth is by becoming an attentive listener. Reflect on this. How frequently do you feel truly heard? Surveys reveal that the most well-liked individuals are typically those who excel in listening. Many people express feelings like, "I feel like I'm the only person in the room when I'm speaking." This underscores the significant effect of genuine listening on our relationships and social value. In today's digital age, where distractions are ever present, offering your full attention has become a rare and treasured gift. Imagine you're engaged in a conversation with a friend or colleague. Instead of just waiting for your turn to speak, you focus entirely on their words, observe their body language, and respond thoughtfully. This depth of engagement not only makes the other person feel valued but also helps you understand them more deeply, strengthening your connection. Consider the story of Jane, a project manager at a busy tech company. Although Jane was known for her efficiency and expertise, she felt something was missing in her professional relationships. She decided to practice active listening during meetings. She put away her phone, maintained eye contact, and asked open-ended questions that encouraged her colleagues to expand on their ideas. Over time, Jane noticed a change. Her team members began to approach her more often with their thoughts and concerns. They felt heard and appreciated, which enhanced their morale and productivity. Jane's improved listening skills not only made her work environment better but also established her as a more trusted and respected leader. Now, let's delve into why listening is so essential. Active listening demonstrates empathy and respect. It's a way of communicating. Your thoughts and feelings are important to me. This can greatly improve your relationships, whether personal or professional. People naturally gravitate toward those who make them feel understood. Reflect on your interactions. How often do you listen to respond rather than to understand? Shifting your focus from responding to understanding can transform your conversations. Moreover, good listening leads to better problem solving. When you truly grasp someone's perspective, you're better positioned to offer relevant advice or support. This is valuable in both personal and professional contexts. For instance, in a work environment, understanding your team's challenges can help you address issues more effectively, fostering a more cohesive and productive team. Active listening also promotes learning and growth. Every individual you meet has a unique story and perspective. By listening, you gain insights you might not have considered otherwise. These new perspectives can broaden your horizons and enrich your life, much like opening a book and discovering new worlds within its pages. Each conversation becomes an opportunity for learning and personal development. Imagine a world where everyone practiced active listening. Conflicts would be resolved more peacefully, relationships would be stronger, and mutual respect would thrive. It starts with small actions. Next time you're in a conversation, aim to be fully present. Nod, make eye contact, and ask questions that show genuine interest. Observe how this changes the conversation dynamics and the responses of the people you're speaking with. Here's a challenge for you for the next week. Dedicate yourself to being an active listener in all your interactions. Pay attention to how this affects your relationships and how people respond to you. You may be surprised by how much more valued and appreciated you feel. This small adjustment can create a ripple effect, boosting your social value and making your interactions more meaningful. Being a good listener is a powerful way to enhance your value. It demonstrates empathy, respect, and genuine interest in others, which can strengthen your relationships and increase your likability and trustworthiness. By practicing active listening, you can also improve your problem-solving abilities, learn from others, and grow as an individual. Remember, the next time someone talks to you, make them feel like they are the only person in the room. This simple gesture can make a significant difference. So, what actions will you take today to become a better listener and, consequently, a more valuable person? Essentially, increasing your value isn't just about improving your own skills and performance, it's about uplifting those around you. It's about fostering an environment where everyone feels supported and appreciated. By consistently offering help and support, you contribute to a culture of mutual respect and cooperation, benefiting both your colleagues and the overall workplace atmosphere. Consider your current work environment. How can you be of service today? Who might benefit from your expertise or support? What small actions can you take to make a difference in someone's day? By reflecting on these questions and taking action, you can become a source of positivity and support, making yourself more valuable to your team and organization. Remember, helping others is not just an action, it's a mindset. It involves approaching your work and colleagues with empathy and a genuine desire to make a positive impact. By doing so, you not only enhance your own value but also contribute to a more collaborative, supportive, and successful workplace. So, when you see a colleague in need, don't hesitate to lend a hand. Your kindness can make a huge difference. If you've read this far, you're clearly committed to understanding your worth. Leave a comment saying, "I deserve respect," to show your dedication to recognizing and asserting your value. Stay tuned for more insightful content coming your way. In the fast-paced world we live in, enhancing your value isn't solely about gaining skills or knowledge. It also involves forging meaningful connections and being there for others. One of the most overlooked yet impactful ways to boost your value is by becoming an attentive listener. Reflect on this. How often do you truly feel heard? Surveys reveal that the most liked individuals are often those who excel in listening. Many people have expressed feelings like, "I feel like I'm the only person in the room when I talk." This underscores the significant role of authentic listening in shaping our relationships and social value. In today's digital age, where distractions are always within reach, giving your full attention has become a rare and treasured gift. Imagine being in a conversation with a friend or colleague. Rather than just waiting for your turn to speak, you fully concentrate on their words, observe their body language, and respond thoughtfully. This level of engagement not only makes the other person feel valued, but also helps you understand them on a deeper level, strengthening your connection. Consider the story of Jane, a project manager at a busy tech firm. Jane was known for her efficiency and expertise, yet she felt something was missing in her professional interactions. She decided to try active listening in meetings. She set aside her phone, made eye contact, and asked open-ended questions that encouraged her colleagues to share more about their ideas. Over time, she observed a change. Her team began approaching her more frequently with their thoughts and concerns. They felt heard and valued, which boosted their morale and productivity. Jane's improved listening skills not only enhanced her work environment but also elevated her as a more trusted and respected leader. Now, let's explore why listening is so vital. Active listening demonstrates empathy and respect, signaling that your thoughts and feelings matter to me. This can greatly improve your relationships, both personal and professional. People are naturally drawn to those who make them feel understood. Consider your interactions. How often do you listen to understand rather than to respond? Shifting from merely responding to genuinely understanding can transform your conversations. Additionally, effective listening can lead to better problem solving. By comprehending someone's perspective, you're better positioned to offer relevant advice or support. This is valuable in both personal and professional settings. For example, understanding your team's challenges and concerns can help you address issues more effectively, fostering a more cohesive and productive team. Active listening also facilitates learning and personal growth. Each person you meet brings a unique story and perspective. Listening allows you to gain new insights and broaden your horizons, enriching your life. It's like opening a book and discovering new worlds within its pages, with each conversation offering an opportunity for growth and learning. Imagine a world where everyone practiced active listening. Conflicts would be resolved more peacefully, relationships would strengthen, and mutual respect would thrive. It begins with small actions. Next time you're engaged in conversation, strive to be fully present. Nod, maintain eye contact, and ask questions that reflect genuine interest. Observe how this approach changes the dynamics of the conversation and the responses of those you're interacting with. Here's a challenge for you for the next week. Dedicate yourself to being an active listener in all your interactions. Pay attention to how this affects your relationships and how people respond to you. You might find that you feel more valued and appreciated than before. This simple adjustment can create a ripple effect, boosting your social value and making your interactions more significant. Being a good listener is a powerful way to enhance your worth. It demonstrates empathy, respect, and genuine interest in others, which can strengthen your relationships and increase your likability and trustworthiness. By practicing active listening, you can also improve your problem-solving abilities, learn from others, and grow personally. Next time someone speaks to you, aim to make them feel like they are the only person in the room. This small act can make a significant difference. So, what actions will you take today to become a better listener and, consequently, a more valuable person? In our fast-paced world, Increasing your value isn't just about your knowledge or skills, it's about how you engage with others, uplift them, and create a positive environment. A fundamental way to enhance your value, particularly in a leadership role, is to recognize and appreciate others' efforts. You might question why this is so important. Let's explore the significance of this behavior and how it can transform not just your work environment, but also your personal relationships. Think about the last time you genuinely felt appreciated at work. How did it make you feel? William James, a renowned American psychologist, once said, "The deepest principle in human nature is the craving to be appreciated. This is a universal truth that transcends cultures, industries, and roles." When you acknowledge someone's hard work, you're not merely giving them a pat on the back, you're validating their efforts, boosting their morale, and motivating them to continue striving. For leaders, this behavior is not just beneficial but essential. Your team looks to you for guidance, support, and recognition. By focusing on us rather than me, you shift attention from individual achievements to collective success. This inclusive language fosters a sense of unity and shared purpose. It's not only about what you achieve as an individual, but also about what you can accomplish together as a team. Consistently acknowledging and praising your team members' efforts fosters an environment where everyone feels valued and motivated. Surveys reveal that employees often value recognition and praise from their boss more than financial rewards or perks. It's not always the salary or benefits that maintain engagement and loyalty, rather. It's the sense of being noticed and appreciated. Gallup research indicates that employees who receive regular recognition and praise are more productive, engaged, and likely to stay with their company, highlighting the significant impact of appreciation. So, how can you effectively recognize and appreciate others? It starts with attentiveness. Notice both the small accomplishments and the major successes. Recognize the effort someone has put into a project, even if the outcome isn't perfect. Appreciation doesn't always need to be grand. A simple thank you or a note acknowledging their hard work can make a significant impact. Dale Carnegie, in his classic book How to Win Friends and Influence People, highlighted the power of genuine appreciation, advising, "Be hearty in your approbation and lavish in your praise." This means being sincere in your recognition and generous with your praise. Insincere appreciation is easily detected, so ensure your acknowledgments come from the heart. Consider this scenario: you're a leader at a company, and one of your team members has been consistently working late to meet a project deadline. How would you show your appreciation? You could start by thanking them during a team meeting, emphasizing their dedication. Alternatively, you could send a personal email or leave a handwritten note on their desk. Each of these actions demonstrates that you recognize and value their hard work. Additionally, engage them with open-ended questions like, "I noticed you've been putting in extra hours on this project. How do you feel about the progress we've made?" This not only shows recognition but also indicates that you care about their opinions and well-being. The effects of appreciation can be profound. When people feel valued, they are more likely to exceed expectations in their roles. This positive reinforcement can lead to greater job satisfaction, improved team cohesion, and enhanced overall performance. Furthermore, a culture of appreciation can alleviate workplace stress and burnout by making employees feel more supported and less isolated. Recognition shouldn't be confined to professional achievements alone. Take time to appreciate personal qualities and contributions, such as a positive attitude or helpfulness. This builds a more comprehensive sense of value and belonging. Additionally, as you cultivate this habit of appreciation, encourage your team to recognize and appreciate each other's efforts. Peer-to-peer recognition can be incredibly impactful, fostering a supportive and collaborative work environment. Walt Disney once said, "You can dream, create, design, and build the most wonderful place in the world, but it requires people to make the dream a reality." This quote encapsulates why recognizing and appreciating others is so essential. No matter how visionary or skilled you are, it is the collective effort of a motivated and appreciated team that leads to success. So, let me ask you, how frequently do you take the time to recognize and appreciate the efforts of those around you? If you're not doing this regularly, what's stopping you? Start today by making a deliberate effort to acknowledge the contributions of your colleagues, friends, and family. Observe how this simple gesture of appreciation can transform your relationships and enhance your value in every area of your life. Being more valuable isn't solely about personal accomplishments or acquiring new skills. It's about uplifting others, recognizing their efforts, and fostering a positive environment where everyone feels appreciated. By doing so, you not only increase your own worth, but also contribute to the success and well-being of those around you. Remember, appreciation is a powerful tool. Use it generously and sincerely. Respecting others is essential for creating harmony and positive relationships in any environment. Just like the chicken and egg dilemma, showing respect prompts others to reciprocate, establishing a continuous cycle of mutual respect. Regardless of someone's role, whether they are a superior, subordinate, or specialist in their field, everyone deserves to be treated with respect and equality. Respect builds trust, encourages collaboration, enhances your reputation, and fosters a positive culture. Show respect by actively listening, acknowledging contributions, being considerate, communicating politely, and valuing differences. By promoting a culture of respect, we can build stronger, more cohesive communities and organizations. Respect involves recognizing each individual's inherent worth and treating them accordingly, creating a harmonious cycle that benefits everyone. Conclusion: thank you for joining us on this journey. Your dedication to understanding and valuing your worth is inspiring. Today we explored 4 behaviors exhibited by those who do not value you. Identifying these behaviors is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships and cultivating a supportive environment around you. First, it's important to recognize when people consistently disregard your opinions and feelings. This behavior shows a lack of respect for your thoughts and emotions, which can create a toxic dynamic. Remember, your voice matters and should be heard and valued in any relationship. Second, individuals who frequently cancel plans or are consistently unreliable demonstrate that they do not prioritize your time. Your time is valuable and deserves respect. Being repeatedly let down or having plans changed at the last moment can be exhausting and hurtful. It's vital to surround yourself with people who respect and value your time. Third, be aware of those who only reach out when they need something from you. These people are exploiting your kindness and generosity without offering anything in return. Genuine relationships are based on mutual support and care, not one-sided demands. Lastly, those who belittle your achievements or make you feel insignificant are not valuing you. Your accomplishments deserve recognition, and anyone who diminishes them does not respect your worth. Seek out those who uplift and encourage you rather than bringing you down. Understanding these behaviors is the first step in safeguarding your mental and emotional well-being. You deserve to be surrounded by people who appreciate and respect you. Don't hesitate to set boundaries and distance yourself from those who do not value you. As we conclude, reflect on your relationships and assess whether those around you truly value you. It's a challenging but necessary step towards a more fulfilling and positive life. Prioritize relationships that bring you joy, support, and respect. We appreciate you watching this video and hope it has provided valuable insights. Your journey towards self-empowerment is ongoing, and we are here to support you every step of the way. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with friends and family who might benefit from it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Stoic in My Life, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. We have many more insightful topics planned that we're excited to share with you. We'd also love to hear from you. Leave a comment below about your experiences with people who didn't value you and how you managed it. Your stories and insights can support others in our community facing similar challenges. Thank you for being part of our community and for your ongoing support. Your engagement and feedback motivate us to create more valuable content. Until our next video, take care, stay strong, and continue to prioritize your well-being and self-worth. We look forward to exploring more topics with you that can enhance your life and relationships. Remember, you are valuable and deserve to be treated with respect and kindness. See you in the next video.